and I am very honored to be today's MC. LMC delivers a variety of industrial and manufacturing services on the local, national, and international levels. LMC partners with Opportunity for Work and Learning, as we refer to as OWL, to provide training and employment opportunities which allow OWL participants to earn income, receive real-world training, skills training, and gain work experience. To kick off our celebration, I would like to introduce Kevin Atkins, Chief Development Officer for Lexington Fayette Urban County Government, to offer some remarks about this important day. So please help me in welcoming Kevin Atkins.
Thanks, Bob, and good morning, everybody. Tony, what a great facility. I know some of us that have been on the board from time to time really look for this day. Jenna Greathouse is on the board right now. She was telling me still, and I see my buddy Greg Dixon. And if you've ever heard of OWL, you know the guy I'm looking at right out there, Mr. David Boggs, and who led this organization for a long time. So as a former chair, this is a really exciting day, and I can tell you, this is such a great organization. We have also here this morning a couple of the folks I get to work with a lot. I see the council member for this area, Council Member Jennifer Reynolds, and Council Member Josh McKern are with us this morning. So for many years, LMC has been a great partner for this community. They've provided very valuable job training and placement opportunities for folks around this region in the city. And in our shop, we're really proud that Tony and his group are partners with us on our workforce efforts. And they're providing skills, and I'm just going to list these so you know how involved they are. Forklift certification, manufacturing work experience, the Skilled Trades Academy, customer service representative certification, the Kentucky Essential Skills certification, assistance with resume writing, applications, and interviewing skills. So you can see they have a wide swath. But most important of all that, at the end of the day, when the folks have gone through these training programs, they put them in jobs. So there's job placement at the end of training. So as you know, all of these type of events, they don't just happen. And we're fortunate that my colleagues down at Commerce Lexington, Jenna, we've got Nikki here, Cheryl's here somewhere. They work with groups like this, trying to help them find these type of facilities so they can continue to grow here in Lexington. And it takes a whole bunch of work and a lot of dedication. This morning shows the fruits of that work. So Tony, to you and your whole team, thanks for what you're doing now. Thanks for your commitment to Lexington and the Lexington workforce.
Thank you, Kevin, for your remarks. Not only is retaining and growing existing businesses a key component to our overall economic development efforts, but qualified training is also equally important. And we truly enjoy, Kevin, working with you and your team at the city, and as we try to build our economy and make Lexington and Central Kentucky a much better place. Also, I'd like to introduce Stephanie to acknowledge. There is Stephanie Nelson. She's the field representative with Senator Mitch McConnell. Thank you for joining us. All right, now you get to hear from the guys and the folks who make this thing happen. Our next speaker is Tony Higgins, and joining him will be LG Littrell. Tony has been with OWL for over 20 years. Leaving his role as the controller, he took over the president and CEO role in 2019. LG joined LMC as the production manager in 2003 and was promoted to the director of LMC at the end of 2021. To the real heroes who make this thing happen, ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Tony Higgins and LG Littrell to offer their remarks. Tony, LG.
Get this thing adjusted here. Wow. Thank you so much for coming out on this brisk fall morning. it really helps for me for it to be cool like this because I like this cool morning weather. It helps me wake up and feel alive. So thank you all for coming out and joining us on this. Really, it's a momentous occasion for us. You know, we've taken something that's taken decades of work and decades of change and decades of commitment, and it's culminated in what you see right now. And this may not be a big deal for some, but this is huge for us. We've taken what used to be 57,000 square feet at its peak in 5 buildings, and it was a little bit disjointed, and we've consolidated everything into 63,000 square feet. But not only did we add square footage, we added volume. We increased our volume almost 300% because of an adequate facility. So we have a facility that not only suits what we're doing right now with our warehousing, logistics services, and our manufacturing, but it allows us to continue to grow and change as we add more opportunities to serve the city of Lexington and those within it. I know why everybody's here today. You're here to see this building, and you're here to take a tour and things like that. So I'm going to keep what I say pretty brief because you're not here to listen to me. But one of the things I have to talk about is what makes LMC different. LMC is more than just an employer. We employ not only OWL participants, but anybody within the community that is looking for a job. So we work with people that others discount, others do not give opportunities to. We work with people who are exiting recovery centers. We work with people re-entering the workforce from incarceration or justice system involvement. We work with people with disabilities. We give anybody and everybody an opportunity. We have several from the Congo and other refugees that we work with. We welcome anyone who's willing to work. If you have a desire to work, you have an opportunity here at LMC. And LG has been an integral part of this, basically my entirety here at OWL. And he's the one that's helped this transition in April from 56 employees to now 80 and 2 shifts. So we've increased our capacity, and we have room for more growth. And we also have room for more warehousing and logistics services. We had 3,800 pallet locations right now. Prior to the move, we had about 1,200. And we have up to a capacity of 5,000 when we're finished with all the racking, whenever that goes. But the biggest thing, again, for you that I want you all to take away from this is the understanding that LMC is a big part of OWL, but it's a bigger part of the community. Because it's not just focused on OWL, it's focused on anyone and everyone that wants a job. So again, if they have a desire, they have an opening here. So I'll go ahead and kick this over to LG and let him give, I don't know that he's going to give any remarks. I think he's going to introduce one of our valued partners and a guest here today. So, LG.
Thank you, Tony. He spoke so long, that's why my remarks are going to be basically nothing. One of our customers and business partners I invited to our open house is Ryan Krause from SRC of Lexington. So Ryan, if you'll come up, please.
Oh, you owe me after this, LG. So good morning. Thank you for the invitation to speak. So I've worked with LMC and OWL for almost 10 years. Watching them grow into a new facility is a testament of unwavering commitment to their core purpose. Connecting people with opportunities for long-term employment is something we all can support. This goes further than filling a job, but impacting an individual, a family, and a community. LMC creates positivity within our communities, which is something we're struggling to find in today's news. I have always been appreciative of LMC's ability, many times feeling more like a partnership. From projects requiring abnormal work to the ability to augment work during times of growth, LMC has always been there to support. This new facility will help LMC become more flexible and receptive to the changing customer needs. And by the way, thank you for getting me out of a spot or two over the last few years. As LMC continues to grow, so does our ability to reach more people and make a bigger impact within our community. Not just Lexington, but surrounding central Kentucky counties. This impressive facility will usher in more capabilities and opportunities to support local manufacturing. I'm sure the employees are excited about a new facility, not having to walk between buildings in the rain or in the snow, and the ability to spread out and be able to work more in a less congested area. I will end with how I began, connecting people with opportunities for long-term employment, not just finding employment, but supporting them through the entire journey. Our community will be infused with more and more positivity because of the great things to come with this new facility. Thank you.
Just when you thought you were done with me, here I am again. I just wanted to come up and say a couple of quick thank yous to everyone, one for coming out and joining us, but a couple of special thanks. We have several community leaders. We have people from the state and national level out here as well today. I'm honored that you all joined us for this today. And special thanks to Ryan Krause and SRC being willing to do this. This is why I didn't want to say a whole lot, by the way, folks. I knew he'd do as well, if not better, than I could, and why not hear from a customer as opposed to me? So thank you again. We really appreciate that. LG does owe you one or two or three, so thank you. But I also want to say a special thanks to Commerce Lexington. This isn't something that we've done here before. Again, we keep doing all these new things, and they pushed us to do this, and it was kind of out of our comfort zone. So I really want to say thank you to them for pushing us to do this and helping us plan this event. So Cheryl Cleaver, if you don't know Cheryl's standing right here. Thank you so much for helping us put this on. Also, I wanted to say thank you to Turner Properties. Darren Turner was around here. They gave us this opportunity, and they've been a great partner, and we really appreciate what they've done to help us feel welcome here and get prepared to make an impact. And finally, I want to say thank you to all of our staff that came out here and joined us today. It takes a lot to get this done. And we've had a lot of people step up and do a lot of things to help. In particular, Hannah Jackson. Hannah's in the back. I almost said Thornton. Hannah Jackson back here. She did a lot of the planning with Cheryl and to make this all happen today. So thank you to all of you who are joining us. And in particular, Hannah, Cheryl, Ryan, and all of our staff that came out today.
Well, thank you, Tony. Thank you, LG, but especially Ryan with SRC Holding Company and what you've done and the partnership that you've struck up with Lexington Manufacturing Center. It demonstrates a quality, something unique, a unique aspect about us that we really appreciate. It says a lot about our community. Thank you. So, at Commerce Lexington, we enjoy working with our business community. We're thrilled to learn about business, how the business community works with each other. So from our team to your team, we're proud of the Lexington Manufacturing Center for expanding its operation in Lexington, and its brighter days are still ahead. So we want to go ahead and celebrate today with the ribbon cutting. We're going to have 3 different photo ops, and one of these is going to require all of you, so don't take off. But the first one, we got Kevin Atkins, Tony Higgins, LG Littrell, and Ryan Krause. The second one, we'll have LG, Lynn, Northcutt, Jermaine, Sandusky, and LMC customers. And the final one, we want to have a picture of everyone because you're all part of the magic of making this happen. So let's go ahead and cut the ribbon, and then we'll get a couple photo ops. And again, thank you all very much for coming out on this beautiful fall, nippy, but fall day. Josh and Jennifer also, thank you. Good catch. Tony, LG. There we go. Yep, I'll come over here. Ready? We're ready. So count of three, do not cut, and then count of three, we will cut. All right?
You gotta do a practice there. Just hold it.
One, two, three. Here we go. One, two, cut the ribbon. All right. LG, Lynn Northcutt, Jermaine Sandusky, and LMC customers, come on up. Ready to do another cut?
Oh, you're the man.
Am I cutting again?
I'm waiting for it to be in the conservatory with those shears there.
I think Lynn's gonna make a.
There we go. One LG.
Same thing. 1, 2, 3, nothing. 1, 2, 3, cut. I'll do this one, guys. We're doing a little bit of trouble. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll take a picture, then I'll go 1, 2, 3 again, and then we'll cut. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now this one be 3. Real smile. 1, 2, 3.
So how do you get the whole crowd? You want to do a picture, Cheryl? You want to do a picture out this way? Or? So you all just kind of come on in.
Do they need to be in the sun or do they need to be in the shade?
Come back to the talking table.
The good news is it's ramped up a little.
Yeah, we can put them.
Yeah, you can
I'm gonna get the scissors out of the way, just because.
Congratulations, you get all the ribbon now.
Would it be crazy to put that up here so it's behind everyone? Is that dangerous? And then we'll just secure it. We'll just make sure. Throw it on up there. Yeah, and that way it, and then whoever's here can just make sure they hold it. Yeah.
How about that? There you go.
Yeah.
You gotta turn it some more. But she was trying to get high.